Norfolk, Virginia, at the mouth of the Chesapeake Bay, could very well wind up being one of the hardest hit areas. Take a look at this. The worst parts of Sandy are still roughly 200 miles off the coast, but some parts of the city, Norfolk, are already dealing with rising floodwaters as well as the storm surge. Jennifer Davis with me now live from the boardwalk in Norfolk. Jennifer?
Hi there, Megan. Well, you're absolutely right. And the big story here is the rain. It is unrelenting. It has been falling very hard since midday yesterday. It still shows just no sign of abating anytime soon. Then there's that surge you're talking about. The good news is it has receded in the last couple hours since high tide, but it is still much bigger than they are used to here, really heating up the sand, and they're worried about erosion and flooding all over the area. Storm surge moving forward in this area could be 4 to 6 feet above what is typical for the normal water levels. And then there's that flooding that you talked about. This is a low volume area, particularly as you head inland into Norfolk, and they are very worried about the flooding there. We have already heard of a number of road closures because there is standing water. People say that basements flood on a routine basis, so 24 hours worth of rain is not going to help that. They are telling people here to be ready to deal with this wind and with the rain for at least the rest of today and perhaps into tomorrow as well. Megan?
Jennifer, thank you. Well, if you keep track of this storm, we're also tracking new developments in the presidential race. Governor Romney picking up a slew of endorsements in one critical battleground state, including one from a newspaper that has not backed a Republican nominee in 40 years. Well, what made them change their minds now? Fair and balanced debate on that right after this break. And take a look. We are just getting these pictures in live from Alexandria, Virginia. Can't see much. That, of course, is right outside of Washington, D.C., and we are now less than 30 minutes away from getting the latest update on Hurricane Sandy. Plus, meteorologist Janice Dean is back with another update in 3 minutes, and this was the scene just a short time ago in Atlantic City. Residential year-round area that most of the people are staying put. We've already seen water up and in the doors of many cars. On Atlantic Avenue, we saw a couch floating down the street. Now, it was trash day. Maybe somebody put out their couch, but there's a mattress in the middle of the street.
This Halloween, Sirius XM radio becomes Radio. Your host, brings you the problem of negative internet posts and positively promoting businesses online using patented technology or millions of dollars. Prudent investors trust the company whose name says it all, Investment Diamonds LLC. During these uncertain times, investment-grade diamonds just make sense. Over the past 40 years, the value of investment-grade diamonds has skyrocketed with an annual appreciation of 15% and consistently stronger returns than that of the S&P 500. So while the market's getting all the attention, investment-grade diamonds
100% money-back guarantee. If you don't agree the Hurricane is the absolute best cane you've ever owned, we'll give you every penny back for a full 30 days. No, wait, let's make it 60 days. Nobody does that, but the Hurricane does. You're going to get a free travel bag, free wrist strap, and a free certificate of authenticity. You get it all for a historic price by going right now to www.tvcane.com. That's www.tvcane.com. You need to hurry to claim our best deal ever. www.tvcane.com.
Hi everyone, I'm Chuck Woolery. After putting a few thousand couples together on Love Connection, you know that nothing kills romance faster than bad breath. Smart Mouth gets at the cause of bad breath without the burn, and you get clean breath for about 12 hours. Other mouthwashes only prevent bad breath for about an hour. Gum and mints, now they just cover it. Use Smart Mouth in the morning for great breath all day. Rinse in the evening for clean, kissable breath all night. You can even wake up without morning breath. Smart Mouth, for 12 hours of real clean breath, look for the green box at your favorite store.
Massive storm of a deadly history is turning along the mid-Atlantic coastline with top wind speeds now 90 miles per hour. Hurricane Sandy is blamed now for 67 deaths in the Caribbean. Now forecasters say it's on a collision course with the Northeast. At last check, it was about 205 miles southeast of Atlantic City, New Jersey. The massive storm could affect 60 million people from Virginia to Massachusetts, and forecasters expect Sandy to combine with a cold front and form a superstorm that is likely to cause flash flooding, massive power outages, and snowstorms. FEMA, Federal Emergency Management Agency, says storm damage from wind alone reached $3 billion. From Virginia to Boston, classes now canceled today at major colleges and universities. The list, including Harvard, MIT, American University, and Virginia Tech. And here we've got some of the schools with the largest student populations. The City University of New York is the biggest. Hundreds, thousands of students are now told to stay home today. And people living along the Atlantic coast preparing now for Hurricane Sandy to make landfall. We're going to see a repeat. Are we going to see a repeat of last year when Hurricane Irene slammed into the Northeast?
Do not underestimate this storm. These forecasts for the surge are really extraordinary. Physically dangerous to people out there, and getting the power back to things like hospitals, health.
For the 10 best news world, it's going to cost you $5. That's one of the reasons why craft beer has become so accessible. You know, you can go get yourself a bud for $2 for $4, $5. Get something else.
I get 2 buds for the fucking price.
Well, why don't you just spend one fucking night enjoying yourself and drinking like a gentleman?
I think getting an 18-pack of Budweiser is the gentleman life.
Yeah, is that right? Is it also the next morning when you're around drinking scuds out of fucking dead soldiers?
Is there a cigarette in this?
Yeah. Flashy.
Smoky over.
Holy fuck, what happened to me last night?
That's good.
Tell me the truth, was I driving an ambulance? I can remember bits and pieces. Did I perform an operation on a baby last night? You're a fucking problem, dude.
I just enjoy things that maybe aren't as expensive as other things, that's all.
This is why Earl will red flag you when you show up.
Oh, what? Seriously?
And Earl, don't worry, we're going to get to your student musicians thing. This isn't going to be all scumbag dirtball talk. I got to get through this. It's Hicks, all the people that know more about the next thing are writing up on the Ivy Wire today about fine beers for
Oh, me, if you fucking enjoy a fucking fine beer connoisseur.
You know, my friend is gay, and he likes nice Japanese beer.
I thought you didn't drink anymore.
What are they called? Teacher! No. We like a beer! These Japanese beers, the Japanese people never drank more than half a beer before they started pissing on their bosses. Fuck you! Fuck you! They can't handle their beer, and yet no one, this is a great thing about them, they never bring up what people did when they were drunk.
Fuck!
That's considered part of it. So when you get drunk over there, you just start yelling shit about your boss.
Just talk as much shit as you want.
Right to them and scream like, fuck you! You know, and they just consider that all part of what needs to go on. They have the whole
thing too. Like if you go out with your office and you're, in Japan, if you go out and it's like your boss and your boss's boss, and you're like if the big boss wants to stay out all night, you can't leave. It ain't that different here in America. No, you can skate away there. There, it's like it's offensive to them. You can't leave unless your boss leaves, and your boss can't leave till his leaves. So you're.
Do you honestly think anybody here would be like, you know what, Mel, your party closed? I'm getting out of here.
I've seen it.
Let me tell you, I will tell you about the bosses here. The big boss leaves first. Then, 5 minutes later, the next boss. Then his underlings leave. No one ever leaves before their boss in this place. Now, I try to come in late, leave early, just to let them know I'm not part of the whole deal like you guys. Not trying to get ahead in the business. Of course you do, because you can do your job. And when you can't do your job, you put on a suit and go like this. My office is close to the boss's. Here's Bruce and Phil.
Hey, Hicks, you might want to come for my 50th birthday party. What we're doing is you have to be able to drink 107-ounce Miller High Life Pony bottles. Would you like an invite?
Sure, okay.
It's the best beer ever on a hot summer day.
It's okay.
Right out of the kiddie pool.
And yeah, it's the best beer ever for people who can't drink fast enough to keep their beer going.
Ponies are nice. They would go to a tailgate party or something like that. So
they just look like the 70s to me. I mean,
I saw a box once. I was perplexed. What the first time I saw like pony bottles, like what the fuck is this?
They shrunk the beer.
Beers.
And girls always like them. Like, these are fun. Drink them fast.
Cute.
I mean, to me, they look like a tube top. I don't see the fucking difference. I just